Magical Peru Adventures for me represents like an opportunity to connect my country to the rest of the world. So Peruvians were very passionate about our food, about our music, our soccer team. So with Magical Peru Adventures, it's the opportunity to merge it, to express and show it to the world. We, for example, how we do it is like we focus a lot in the gastronomy. Peru has the #1 restaurant in the world right now. It's called Maido. So on the 50 best, we have 3 restaurants, and Peru's being the first culinary destination of the world for many years. So that's a beautiful way to show our food, our cuisine.
The whole tour was set up as kind of a labor of love of what we would do for our friends and family. This is the best. These are the best restaurants. This is the best place to go. These are the best people to see. So we're able to support really great businesses throughout Peru, and we're bringing them to our favorite places. And that's really how the tour company was born. So we brought this group of people, and they just loved it and thought it was an amazing experience. So the tour pretty much stays the same on the same rhythm for all of our tours, but it's so well perfected. Each day has kind of a cadence and an arc of things that are maybe a little bit more like a couple-mile hike, and then we go and spend some time just sitting at a beautiful farm. But we're always in Peru. It's not like we went one time, we studied it, and then we created a tour and then we never went back. We're here 3, 4, or 5 times a year. And on a lot of the tours, we'll join in and go on them. It depends on which ones. So it's something that that we're always developing and making better.
The first one is to pick you up. Usually the flights arrive in the night, and that's how the trip starts. Then we have 2 full days in Lima. There's a very nice swimming pool and spa area too at the hotel. The breakfast buffet is from 7 in the morning till 10 a.m. So we leave the mornings open, so whoever wants to sleep in, whoever wants to do the breakfast buffet for longer, who likes to swim, who wants a massage. So the 2 days in Lima, the mornings are open till usually 12:15, that we get together in the lobby of the hotel to go to our first restaurant.
Then on the 2 different days in the tour, what we'll do is we take one walk down the Malecon and we go to a place called Barranco, which is like the art districts of Peru.
The architecture is there has a lot of like these old colonial houses architecture. It's a lot of art, graffitis, music, and all the walk is along the coast, it's called Malecon, and it's an amazing view down to the Pacific Ocean.
Another thing that we do in the Lima portion of the tour is we go down to the center of Lima. So we get to see like the Lima capital, and we go on this tour on one of those mirabuses where you sit on the top, like the double-decker buses.
What we do is like we rent the whole bus for ourselves, just for our group. So that way we have more flexibility. It's a big bus, but it's just for us. So it doesn't matter if we have a group of 10 people or of 18, it's our bus and we have our own guide. So with that, we can go to the places that we like the most. So we're gonna start with the Plaza San Martin and walk around towards the Jirón de la Unión. And you see a whole different environment that we see here in Miraflores. So we're gonna walk all the way to the main square and go to a chocolate museum to have like some chocolate, like who doesn't like chocolate? So we'll have some chocolate like samples and then walk to this monastery. So it's like a lot of color, very vivid experience. And so from there, after the center of Lima, we usually come back around 6, 7 p.m. We go to the next place to have our dinner. So it's always about the food, you know. But we have a different restaurant that we cater and that we really like.
Once we're done with our 2 days in Lima, we head out to Sacred Valley. So we're gonna take our flight from Lima to Sacred Valley. And again, we take care of all of that. That's all a part of the tour. We all meet down in the lobby and we go to the airport together. And what this provides is it's this great experience for people. They don't have to worry about when the bus is coming. They don't have to worry about where to go. We're just all together in a big group and we take people through the airport and get them on the airplane and we all go together.
Like one of the days we're gonna start with the Hummingbird Sanctuary. And that place is just amazing, guys. It has the right altitude, humidity, the right kind of trees to attract a lot of hummingbirds. So there's 24 kinds of hummingbirds that migrate through that place. There are 4 of them that are endemic from the area. You'll see a hummingbird all the way from a miniature hummingbird, like 1.5 inches maybe, to like the Goliath, it's called. It's the biggest hummingbird on the world. It's the size of a pigeon. And it's amazing, we'll see it this close. We're like, if we're lucky, sometimes we get to put like these little hummingbird feeders in our hands, and sometimes if you are calm and relaxed, they'll eat from your hand. There's this place that a lot of people don't know, that we know because of Natalie, our friend Natalie. It's called the Yellow Ruins. And it's a hike, maybe like 25 minutes. And it's like, you start walking through this farm, you take a left, go to a right, pass a little river, and all of a sudden it opens these amazing ruins.
And it's in someone's backyard. So you're just like walking through this cool path out in the middle of, kind of nowhere, and you go in and there's these amazing ruins. I think that in the United States, these backyard ruins, they would make a whole national park around it. It's incredible, but you're just walking past someone's cow and you get there.
From there, we're gonna walk to this farm-to-table restaurant. It's called El Albergue, and that is next to a train station that goes to Machu Picchu. And then they have like this distillery, and they have like this place that they process and toast their own coffee. So sometimes if we're lucky and they're open, we get to see that and try that too. When we finish that, we're gonna have the vans waiting for us to go to the next place, and it's called Ñaupa Iglesia, and that is a pre-Inca church. So it's where the shaman used to go to connect with the universe and to get the messages about and information, how it's gonna be the year for the agriculture, if it's gonna be a rainy season or not, if we should go to war or not. So that's a very sacred place, and the energy in that place, I'll say, is comparable to Machu Picchu energy-wise to me.
One of the days we do a full Machu Picchu day. And so we start early in the morning, around 6 a.m., and it takes a lot to get to Machu Picchu, more than people maybe would realize. So we take a bus to the train station, and then we take our train, which is the 360 Vista Dome, where you can see everywhere. It's the most incredible train ride, and there's just something so like romantic and beautiful about like sitting on a train and moving through this like kind of old way of travel. And as you go through it, you'll notice there's a river that goes by. So you have this like sacred river that you're traveling next to a lot of the trip.
So it's a 2-hour train ride that is amazing. So much nature. You'll see ruins, you'll see the river, and it's very comfortable sitting. So once we get there, there's gonna be a guide waiting for us to bring us to the next place.
Aguascalientes is a town that has no cars. So it's all cobblestone and these like great hills going up and beautiful shops. There's plenty of things to buy in Aguascalientes. And so what we do on our trip is we'll take a bus from Aguascalientes. So there's not a bunch of cars, but they do have buses to bring people up to Machu Picchu. And so on these buses, that's a whole experience in itself. You drive these buses up the switchbacks and get to the top of Machu Picchu. From there, from the top of Machu Picchu, what you do then is we have a tour guide that we hire specifically that just knows about Machu Picchu. The reason we do that is that there's so much knowledge about Machu Picchu. We want to make sure that people really understand and have all the right experts there to any questions that they answer. They have the true knowledge sitting there to be able to help them understand more about it. We walk through Machu Picchu and it's just incredible. So there's all these different places that we'll stop by, and our tour guide will give us a little different tour every time. I learn something new. The Machu Picchu itself is just this really incredible experience. It's gorgeous. There's llamas walking around. You can really feel this energy coming from the mountains. So throughout the time, there's earthquakes that go through that area all the time, and the places don't get knocked down. And they don't get knocked down because of this really, really amazing engineering. And some of these rocks have a few angles, and you couldn't even slide a piece of paper between the two rocks. So honestly, Machu Picchu is impossible. There's no explanation on how they did it. I think it's a mystery, and it's fun to go to a place that's a mystery and see it and feel it for yourself.
Once we come down from Machu Picchu, we are gonna go back to the Aguascalientes town, to have lunch in this great, it's kind of like international food. Has some Peruvian, some Italian, some Asian, and it's kind of like a buffet style. It's like a fancy hotel called Mapi in Caterra. So we'll have lunch, and then we'll have time to explore around the town, to walk back to a train station, to take the train back to the Sacred Valley. Following day, we're gonna do the checkout to go towards Cusco. But on the ride towards Cusco, it's like a 2-hour drive, but we're gonna be stopping in different places. One of the places is gonna be Cochahuasi, is the sanctuary where they rescue the condors. The condors is one of the biggest birds in the world. Their wingspan is like 3 meters, it's like 9 feet wingspan. And we get to see them like this close. And they have like different, their purpose is to rescue condors, pumas, they have toucans, they have the Paddington bear there. The Paddington bear from the movie is they originated in that region. It's not a zoo, it's a place that they rescue them, ideally to get them back to nature, and the ones that they cannot go back to nature, to give them a very good environment to live on.
On this day, we will go and see different animals. We go to this place where you'll see and meet the alpaca that they shear, and then you see, sometimes we're lucky and there'll be somebody there weaving, so we can see how they make these beautiful rugs, and they have a lot of cultural impact. As a matter of fact, I've heard the stories where each rug and each design means a different region. So there's something going on where it's like, that this particular design has meaning because they live in this particular area, which is so cool how that all works.
We're gonna stop to those 2 places, and then we'll have lunch in the place that we call the Hand of God. It's in Pisac. The Pisac is the town, and guys, that's my second favorite restaurant with a view in the world. You see the whole ruins, all the valley, the Pisac Valley. So the restaurant, we're gonna be having lunch overlooking that beautiful, amazing view.
So we do that, and then we'll go down to a place called Pisac, and Pisac is the market of Peru. And in Pisac, there's so many things to buy and so many things to see. And this town got famous because of its markets. So after that, then we go up to Cusco. And so people are usually starting to get acclimated after those 3 days in Sacred Valley. And then, so we have our next 2 days are in Cusco. And that's where things get a little bit more, it's a little higher, but there's some amazing ruins that we do around Cusco. One of the ruins that we go to is called Sacsay Woman. And these are even, I don't know, could it be more incredible than Machu Picchu? I don't know, but it is different and huge and amazing.
Is one of the last fortress of the Incas in the last battle against Spain. And that's the place that you see, they have like these structures that is amazing. I mean, the people cannot understand how they did it yet. You see like these 50 tons rocks put like Lego, one over the other. And some of them you cannot even put like a needle in between. So it's like an amazing place. We go through this cavern too, like underneath, we get to see like this natural, they like the slides to slide down, you know, like it's this rock formation that we get to play on. Then we go to Tipong. Tipong is one of the few ruins that have like running water. And that's like such a sacred place. You can feel like there is like very peaceful, you know, it's like they have like these amazing terraces that you can see how they did the agriculture in different levels, with different altitudes, and different weather even. So it's that, I think after Machu Picchu, that's my second favorite ruin.
You might really want to enjoy having this experience with us just because it comes from so much heart. It comes from so much cultural experience. It comes from us really knowing the land, and our friends knowing the land, and our friends knowing the culture. So the thing about it is that we would be here with you every step of the way. The trip is going to be easy. It unfolds magically, and there's nothing you have to worry about. So you don't have to plan on where your taxi's coming from, or what area you're going to, or what you're going to eat. All that's taken care of. And what we find people really saying is that when they do this and they're able just to come on the trip, they really relax. So at the end of the trip, they feel like they took a trip. They don't feel like they were working the whole time trying to figure it out.
For you, it's going to feel like traveling with friends and family. We've been traveling with Poppy to Peru for 22 years together. Obviously, I'm from here. And every place that we go is places that we've been to, that we like to go. We like to do like some collaborations and alliances with restaurants and hotels. That's why we get these amazing prices, and we don't have to charge a lot in order to bring you with us. So I think that's our biggest differentiation. And we really care, and we're super proud of our food, of our country, and we have like a true passion to show you all around and to take care of you. So just come with us, relax, and enjoy. Thank you.
Over 9 unforgettable days, we take care of everything. From the moment you land in Peru, you are guided, supported, and immersed. Luxury hotels, breathtaking landscapes, ancient ruins, incredible food, and daily moments of relaxation. This isn't a rushed tour. It's a curated journey through Lima, the Sacred Valley, Cusco, and Machu Picchu, designed for comfort, beauty, and deep connection to the land. This journey peaks in the heart of the Andes, Machu Picchu. You'll arrive by an upgraded panoramic train, guided by experts who bring the history and magic of the ruins to life. We will also explore the Sacred Valley, ancient portals, living villages, and powerful ceremonial sites. This is the Peru most people never get to experience, and you get to experience it fully without stress or logistics. Once you're in Peru, you won't open your wallet again. All transportation, upgraded hotels, every meal, entrance fees, trains, buses, and multiple bilingual guides are included. You're traveling with a dedicated team that stays with you the entire time. No surprise costs, no upgrades later. Just show up and enjoy an exceptionally well-organized experience. The total investment for this all-inclusive 9-day luxury adventure is $36.99 per person, double occupancy. Single rooms are available for a small additional cost. When you consider the flights within Peru, hotels, guides, meals, excursions, Machu Picchu access, and transportation, this is an extraordinary value for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited, and this journey fills quickly. A $1,000 deposit secures your place. If this trip has been calling to you, now is the moment. Reach out, ask questions, and reserve your spot today. We would love to experience Peru with you.